The Environmental Working Group continued to collect cord blood samples from newborns across the country, and they have determined that newborns are born with over 200 known and suspected carcinogens. Also, in a series of research studies, they've been able to determine that from the newborn to the elderly age range, there have been over 400 chemicals detected in people's bodies. We know clearly from studies that prenatal pesticide exposure results in deficits in the development of the child, measurable as up to 2 years of a developmental delay. So that's very significant delay, and in fact it's significant enough to shift a low average kid into the range of mental impairment. So what are the solutions? You as a parent can take these next 8 steps and eliminate your child's risk for cognitive impairment. Number 1, avoid the dirty dozen fruits and vegetables. These are the thin-skinned fruits and vegetables that are frequently eaten in an unpeeled form. Just buy these in organic form. Number 2, eat foods that are rich in antioxidant capacity. And it turns out that a lot of them are kid-friendly. So for example, the russet potato, red beans, blueberries, walnuts, hazelnuts, and cinnamon, all very high in antioxidant potential. Number 3, avoid animal fat, because animal fat concentrates environmental toxins. So just cut down on your fatty meat and high-fat dairy products. Number 4, drink pure water. Filter that water in a pitcher or put a filter on your tap. Number 5, eliminate those high fructose corn syrup, highly processed foods, and also eliminate artificial dyes. It turns out that mineral imbalances and toxicities are worsened by the high consumption of high fructose corn syrup. Studies have demonstrated that you can experience zinc loss and excess copper intake from that consumption, and that's just the opposite of what's needed to eliminate heavy metals from the body. And we know that children with autism already seem to have impaired mechanisms when it comes to eliminating their toxin. And we already know that children with autism are impaired in their mechanisms when it comes to eliminating toxins. In addition, mercury has been found in some samples of high fructose corn syrup, and it is also allowable in trace amounts in certain food colorings. So number 6, increase your protein intake from non-animal sources such as beans and nuts. Number 7, reduce the intake of casein, which is a protein from milk, and gluten, which is a sticky protein from wheat. Well, in general, if you're going to be reducing sources of animal fat, reducing dairy, and reducing the simple carbohydrates in breads, then the diet will be lower in these proteins. But moreover, sometimes these proteins are incompletely digested, taken up by the body, and morphed into an opiate-like drug. These proteins can significantly impact behaviors in some children. Not all, but some. Number 8, breastfeed as long as possible. The World Health Organization has demonstrated to us over and over that cognitive gains, measurable as IQ points, are higher in babies who have been breastfed at least 3 months. So I've presented 8 steps that can help you solve the problem of intellectual decline in your developing child related to obesity and toxins in the diet. In addition, please mandate daily exercise, limit TV and computer time, and set an example by being physically active yourself. Well, thanks for being a part of Vibrant Children and learning how to feed your child's brain. Register for the free live webinar on this site and learn more. Thanks for joining Vibrant Children. Bye-bye.